us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will have the ball first. And greeting them is a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Paul.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. DB's right up on the receivers. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Middle Tennessee's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Hobbs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Offense backed up inside their own 10-yard line. You got to give yourself some space to work, so you dial up the run play, and your offensive line delivers. Huge holes up front for that.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Gives it on the option. Crosses the 40. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Finds his big tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Might be changing the route. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 50.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Going for it all. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. And the Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Touch pass on the run. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll try to sneak it.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that 4th down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big 4th down conversion.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. To the air on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
The Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. The give to Davis. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Shakes off the defender. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Golden Flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Golden Flashes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Kent State.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it out. It's Clemens. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. Turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Hobbs.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Really good job on the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They take the lead with the 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 17 over USC. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Ellington. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll do it himself. That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. He might want another play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. This offense starts deep in a hole. It's complete on the right side.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Using his legs, it's Hobbs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Makes the catch around the 50. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, running back gets the give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the golden flashes. Come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. Across the 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The golden flashes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Kent State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Middle Tennessee, 21.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab down the middle.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to...
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Got room on the return. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On the ground, it's Booker. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating.